Wednesday the 2nd of October 2002 and we're about to begin the exciting excavations of the Warburton Roman fort. Join us as we excavate the 4 ditches around the fort, eventually moving in towards the centre of the fort to find the buildings and the stables and any other material that may be there. Let's go. We began by opening several trenches, one over an ancient Bronze Age trackway and several more over what we believed were Roman military defensive ditches. As we dug deeper, Brian searched the spoil heaps for any artefacts that may have been disturbed by the digger. Sam the sheepdog is always keen to help, and we think he is the first dog to qualify as a member of the archaeological team. Still we dug deeper to reach the archaeology until we hit a level of occupation. Here we can see evidence of a fire probably last lit back in the 1st century. At long last we were down to the Roman levels. Here we have a fine example of a Punic military Roman ditch with an ankle breaking section. Just look at the cut of the ground, and below here, still waiting to be excavated, is the ankle breaking section itself. The ditch was designed to go off at a shallow angle towards the fort to encourage the attacking people to climb the embankment. When they turned round, however, they realised it was far too steep to climb out of. Then they were in real danger. We can tell by looking at the fill in the ditch that this ditch was filled in very quickly after use. There's no evidence whatsoever of leaves, dirt or mould underneath the ditch, which indicates that it was backfilled rapidly. Another cold, crisp November morning, and time to search once again for more evidence of the ancient people of Warburton. At least the weather's good, isn't it? Well, the equipment's ready and I'm ready, so why not come and join me for a day's detecting here in Warburton? Come on. The fields of Warburton village hold many clues to the ancient activity of the area during ancient times. Man has used metal since the early Bronze Age some 4,000 years ago, and as well as burying metal objects throughout that period, many artefacts were simply lost or dropped, never to be recovered again. That is until now, with modern technology and plenty of luck and hard work. Slowly but surely, we're beginning to put back together the pieces of the jigsaw that make up ancient Warburton. Just look at these recent finds from the fields. 3 lead figurines, almost certainly late Roman. The Saxon belt buckle with the runic design, recently recovered by Brian during one of his searches of the fields. And how about this amazing pendant from a horse strap and dating to the 14th century? A mysterious face from the past, possibly the face of a pilgrim from medieval times. Today, in just 1 hour, I recovered this fine selection of artefacts ranging in date from the Romans right through to the medieval period. The use of the metal detector here in Warburton has been a vital element and a brilliant research tool for finding Bronze Age, Iron Age and Roman artefacts. Without the metal detector, there's absolutely no doubt that much of the evidence we have today would not exist. 52 bronze Roman coins uncovered close to the Warburton fortlet and dating to the 3rd century. Just look at the details of these coins, with the head of the ruling emperors clear to see. These coins would have been produced in their thousands by a moneyer such as the one seen here. By the 3rd century, much of the Roman coinage had been seriously devalued, and many coins were needed to pay for goods, resulting in the hoarding and burial of many of these coins, in the hope that when times were better, the coins could be recovered and would then be worth far more. A small bronze statue base, recovered from the central area of the fortlet, and this bronze portrait of a Roman citizen was recovered in fields close to the fortlet also. A fairly common type of find here at Warburton is the Roman brooch, the fibula, worn in the 1st and 2nd century to hold the clothes together on the shoulder. Many of these have been found in bronze, silver and even some with gold leaf. Just imagine, these brooches that we can see here were owned and worn by the Roman people of Warburton, only to be lost or deposited in the soils almost 2,000 years ago. Indeed, the last people to hold these pieces of ornate jewellery before myself were the Romano British citizens themselves. This brooch is known as a Hod Hill type and would have been worn in Warburton around 60 AD, at the same time as the fort was built. Even today, much of the gold leaf gilding still remains intact. It is interesting to note that for every Roman brooch that was lost at the site, 10 were not, giving us a possibility of over 200 brooches still remaining to be discovered at the site. Even bronze terret rings have survived to this day, having fallen from the Roman horses of the cavalry. These were used on the reins and the tack of the horses. Another material that was used widely at Roman Warburton was that of lead, used to make spindle wheels and weights and materials of a soft nature.